Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, baby, fuck on me, shit. Welcome to another 5-minute review. A 5-minute review of The Last of Us series so far, I suppose, but mostly focusing on episode 3, Attack of the Nick Offerman. Attack of the Bill. I was making an Attack of the Clones reference, and I hate myself for it. Anyway, Nick Offerman. Bill. Fantastic casting choice. I was really looking forward to this episode. I was right off the bat, I was left a little bit wanting with the episode, but it was still very competent, well made. Just went in a direction I didn't quite expect, which is fine. As a viewer, I actually appreciate that, since it is based off of a already existing IP. You don't want the exact same cake. Someone bakes you a birthday cake. You look back on it and you go, you made me carrot last year. I told you I don't want carrot anymore. And then so you get carrot again. But this is not the case this time, okay? We get we get like an ice cream cake this time. And that's nice. But it was store-bought from Dairy Queen. And it's still good. You're still lapping it up, but you I don't know. You looking for a little extra zest on that ice cream. I don't know who's putting zest on their ice cream, but just a little extra flavor, I suppose. And so anyway, the road so far, the pilot, I think, knocked it out of the park. I think we got a lot of what we expected, but also some new information. I loved the opening with the interview with the scientists in the 60s. I think that was a really kind of bleak and foreboding intro, and then leading into the second one, Tess's death, and that was all handled beautifully. I like how the infected sort of overran the Boston Common, and it was just a really nasty scene with the kiss and everything that everyone's freaking out about. Yeah, it was pretty gross. There's been some pretty great gross moments in like horror-themed television, but that was up there for sure. So yeah, episode 3, diving right in here. We got Nick Offerman as Bill, and he's knocking it out of the park with his performance. He is a great actor. He brings the emotion, he brings the tears, and with the co-star in there, his name is Murray. He's on White Lotus, and he did a fantastic job too, bringing Frank to life. And it was interesting seeing their little arc there. But yeah, I gotta say, just because of the game here, and I was happy that the town was different. I was happy that so many details were different. But what I wasn't quite expecting was just that we weren't going to get any interaction between Bill and Ellie, which I think is a huge, it's such a huge missing piece, right? And I think that's worth stating. It's worth talking about, that we didn't get that banter between the two of them. That I know for myself, for one, I was really looking forward to that. But the way they kind of just swoop them out, they just take the broom and they swept them out of there, swept them under the bed, or they died on the bed. This is going to be a spoiler review. Yeah, they just fucking kill him, and you don't get to see him at all in the modern day, the modern apocalyptic day, I suppose. And it was a choice, and I respect it. I don't say it was the one I wanted. Can't say it was the one I wanted, but that's fine. It is fine. Was really looking forward to, and I heard about this series in general. I was like, wow, I can't wait to see some of these interactions unfold in live action. That was one of the interactions I was really looking forward to. We didn't get it, but time goes on, right? Yeah, and series overall, it's doing pretty well. Craig Mazin, Chernobyl fame. Neil Druckmann, obviously Last of Us fame. Done a good job here of adapting the series and making some needed changes in areas that make it more of a structured TV show rather than, this was a video game once. And it's good to see this thing all prim and proper and prestige, and seems like people are enjoying it. So can't argue with that. You know, I ran into some people, some friends of mine even, that watched 5 minutes of the first episode, and they were like, you know what? I want to slit my wrists. And I go, you know what? You are fucking crazy. I don't know what the there is no reasoning. They see the game, and that's all they can have, which is their prerogative. But anyway, that is just a little touch on the Last of Us series. And if you have any comments, feel free to yossle them in the fucking comments section. Fucking Bob's your uncle if you want to fucking do that. Go right ahead. But thanks for listening, if you did, and have an evening. Goodbye.